Recording in progress.
Good morning, Ajankya sir. A very good morning to one and all present here. A warm welcome to all the members, dignitaries, faculty staff, honorable speaker, and to all my fellow companions. I am glad to welcome you all on the behalf of Indus University to the Cybersecurity Arms Race Expert Talk 2022. Cybersecurity is the application of technologies, processes, and controls to protect systems, networks, programs, devices, and data control from cyber attacks. It aims to reduce the risk of cyber attacks and it also protects against the unauthorized exploitation of systems, networks, and technologies. With further knowledge in terms of cybersecurity and to acknowledge the importance of it, we have organized an expert talk which will be led by our expert speaker, Mr. Ajankya Lohakare. This is Aditi Shah from Computer Science and Engineering Department, and I am your host for today's event. I welcome you all to the expert talk on cybersecurity arms race organized under Computer Engineering Student Association. Please keep your mics and cameras off during the event. We will be running a question and answer session at the end of the webinar. So if anyone has any doubts during the session, write it down in the chat box. Your doubts will be solved by our expert speakers. A feedback form will also be shared at the end of the event through which your attendance will be considered. Saraswati, the goddess of knowledge and art, represents the free flow of wisdom. We are further continuing our tradition to worship our goddess Saraswati to begin our event. Now, I request the technical team to start the Saraswati Vandana.
या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा
Now, talking about CESA, Computer Engineering Student Association. In this association, faculties and students team up to organize amazing workshops, webinars, and events which help students to learn new things, build up their new interests, and most importantly, develop practical knowledge in a very interesting manner. Now, I would like to request our respected faculty coordinator of CESA, Professor Hiren Mer, to address a welcome speech and introduce our expert speaker. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Aditi. A very good morning, one and all present over here. Thank you all for joining us for an expert talk on cybersecurity arms race organized by CCS IT Department of IIT Indus University. On this occasion, I heartily welcome our today's expert, Mr. Ajinkya Lohakare, CTO at Ditto Security, on behalf of Indus University and on my own behalf. Sir is CTO at Ditto Security. Ethical hacker, CHFI, LPT, Jostock speaker, TEDx speaker, podcaster. Sir has also delivered talk at general interest events such as Jostock, Wait Talk, the DICE Conclave, and Data Security event. I heartily welcome you, sir. I welcome Dr. Nimisha Patel, Head of the CSE Department, Dr. Seema Mahajan, ma'am, Head of the CIT Department, IIT. I welcome ma'am. I welcome faculty members and dear students, and I welcome all my dear participants who took an interest and remained present over here. At last, again, I heartily welcome all who remain present here. Thank you all. Over to you, Aditi.
I request
Sir, are you
Ajinkya
ready?
sir to take.
Ajinkya, sir?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Fine. Wait a minute. Been visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for having me and thanks for coming here. So from India, indeed, my name is Ajinkya and I am a computer security guy. And I know what you people think about computer security guy. Computer security guy are the one who are always telling you the no. No, you can't do that. No, you can't use that services. No, you cannot set up that new thingy. You can't buy and use that devices not in a network. So I am sick and tired of telling people no. So I have decided to change the way of I'm working, and from now on, every time somebody come and asking me whether they want to do something in our network or start enable some new services or start doing something new, and that time I will always say yes. Yes, that's okay. Yes, you can. Yes, but. Yes, but because of course we have to take computer security into consideration in everything we do. But we can't let it the security slow us down. We can't let it the security keep us down. Because we all are working on the internet, we all are working on at a very high phase of innovation, and we can't let it the security slow us down. We should be thinking about security is an enabler, security as an enabler, and security is what enables us to do what we want to do. And today, skipping everything means everything 100% safe and secure at all the time, it is impossible. Means there is no 100% security, right? Because you are right now, your each and every single device is connected to the internet. Means your oven is a computer which makes things hot. Your refrigerator is a computer which makes things cold. Your camera is a computer with lens and shutter. Then your ATM machine is a computer with money inside. Then your smart bulbs are the computer that shine bright when someone flips switch on and off. Means everything is connected to the internet, means everything is vulnerable. Everything is hackable. So you are not at all safe on the internet. So my first question to all of you now, are you really safe on the internet? Yes or no? Please post your answer in chat box. Are you really safe on the internet? Yes or no?
Sir, sorry to interrupt. Your video is off, I think.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible,
Hello.
sir. But have you on the video?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Screen visible, right?
No, sir. Screen is not visible.
Not visible. Okay. Now visible.
Yes, sir.
Now visible, right? So my first question to all of you now: are you really safe on the internet? Yes or no? Please post your answer in chat section. Are you really safe on the internet? So you are not at all safe on the internet. Why? Because right now, your biometrics, means your retina or your fingerprint, is attached with your Aadhaar card. Means your biometrics or your fingerprint is attached with your Aadhaar card. Your Aadhaar card is linked to your bank account, and there are a lot of mobile phone companies provide you different kind of services, like fingerprint sensors and retina kind of stuff. And we people using it because we want digitalization. I repeat once again, right now your biometrics, means your retina, your fingerprint is attached with your Aadhaar card. Your Aadhaar card is linked with your bank account, and there are a lot of mobile phone companies provide you different kind of facility like face recognition and fingerprint sensors, and we people using it because we want digitalization, right? But at the same time, mobile phone companies knows everything about you. They only want your Aadhaar card number and they can access your thing. One more thing, you know, we people share our personal information with different platforms. We share our personal information with Facebook. We share our personal information with, we share our professional information with LinkedIn. And at the end of the day, people's talking about the security and privacy. And you know what? We shared our information with different platforms, right? Because data is the new oil, and every single company wants your data because data is the new oil. And then my second question to all of you now: what's the biggest lying on the internet? What's the biggest lying on the internet? And the biggest lying on the internet is that I have read the terms and conditions, accept to the license and agreement. What's the biggest lying on the internet? And the biggest lying on the internet is that I have read the terms and conditions, I accept to the license and agreement. And I knew people lie on the internet. And how do we know this? Because we haven't read the terms and conditions. We do not read the terms and conditions. Then what we clicked OK. Like what the hell is that? How do we know this? Because we've set up a free internet hotspot in Mumbai region, and we provide the free internet to all the users who accept our terms and conditions. And our terms and conditions mention that using this kind of Wi-Fi, you have to give your firstborn child baby to Mr. Ajinkya. And if you don't have a child, we will take your favorite pet animal. And at the end of the day, all the hailing people clicked OK. Like, what the hell is that? So please read the terms and conditions carefully before accepting anything. Please read the terms and conditions carefully before accepting anything. Okay? Then next one. If you want to check your account has been compromised in some data theft or in some data process or in some data breaches, so please visit here. That is Have I Been Pawned. If you want to check your account has been compromised or not in some data theft or in some data breaches, please visit here. That is Have I Been Pawned. So all you have to do is please visit here. Have I Been Pawned? Okay. Click enter. Now please post your email IDs in chat section. So I just post it here and check your account has been compromised or not. Okay. So please visit here. That is Have I Been Pawned. Check if your email or the phone is in data breach. So just type in, I just use my dummy account here. For example, Ajinkya lohokare1@gmail.com, and then click pawn here. Now you can check here my account has been compromised in one data breach, that is Canva. So basically in May 2019, the graphic design tool website Canva suffered a data breach that impacted 137 million subscribers, and they exposed data including email addresses, usernames, cities of residence. So always keep in mind, always make unique email IDs, always make unique password, because Gmail is the single system sign for whole internet. What? Gmail is the single system sign for whole internet. So you can still find out your 80 back emails with using Gmail. Now, how hacker makes money with your data? Number one, hacker resell your information to the other hacker, and they can access your business account. Hacker resell your information to the other hacker, and they can access your business compromised email. Okay, and the login page of every single online store, has a magic button, and the magic button says, I have forgotten my password. So if you're having a good password, no matter. So please use unique password. Don't use the same password everywhere, because once your account compromised now, everything compromised. Once your account compromised, everything compromised. So always make unique email IDs, always make unique passwords. That's it. Then I suggest you another tool here, that is Behashed. Okay. Do the same. Only email address and the username. Take your personal security to the next level. Dehashed. Click here to view our update search operator and learn how to utilize the true power of Dehashed. You can check here. Just type your email address or the contact number and check your account has been compromised or not. Then I suggest you another tool here, that is OSINT framework, Open Source Intelligence Framework. OSINT framework. Okay. OSINT framework. Now all you have to do is, now what is the OSINT framework? So basically, OSINT framework grab the information from different platforms, like publicly available information. So you can grab the publicly available information with using OSINT framework. Okay. Now, how to verify your email addresses? So click here. If you want to verify your email address, click here. That is email verification. These are the different links. That is mail tester, verify email, email validator, byte email validator, read notify, email definition, and mailbox validator. So if you want to verify your email address, please click here. That is verify email. It will take some time. Okay. You can verify your email address with using the verify email. If you want to check your account has been compromised or not, these are the different data breaches website. That is have I been pawned, the Cache, the Intelligence X, then the breach or clear or the Ashley Medicine database. So click here, that is Intelligence X, and type the same username and type the email address of the contact number and check your account has been compromised or not. Fine. Can you hear me? My voice audible? Yes or no? Please tell me. And if you have any query, please post your queries in chat section. Can you hear me? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, fine. So if you want to verify your email address now, please visit here. That is Open Source Intelligence Framework. And always keep in mind, Gmail is the single system sign for Gmail is the single system sign for whole internet, because everything starts from email and everything ends with email, right? And every single company wants your data because data is the new oil. And we people share our information with different platforms. And you know what? Human being operates on trust. We trust continually throughout the day without even a second thought. We trust the people we pass on the street not to attack us. We trust the driver not to hit us. We trust the food in our supermarket not to make us sick. And there are a lot of services you have, no choice but to trust. You trust the services that wrote your operating system. You trust the companies that wrote your operating system, like Apple or the Microsoft. You trust the companies that wrote your security software, like antiviruses. You trust the email services. You trust the cloud services that's handling your data. In fact, you have dozens of services, no choice but to trust. And the government of the countries those companies from, any of them has the capability to subvert your information and take control of you. So you are not that safe on the internet. And whether you like it or not, each and every single device is spying on you. Whether you like it or not, each and every single device is spying on you. And we people carry those smartphones everywhere, right? Because everyone wants digitalization, right? But each and every single device is spying on you, whether you like it or not. That's it. And every single second you produce the more data. When you bought something online, you produce your debit card information, you produce your ATM card information. So please don't share your information with different platforms. Don't share your information with different platforms, because every single designer, every single manufacturer just only want your data. That's it. Okay. Then my next question is to all of you now. How many of you think that antivirus software is really work? How many of you think that antivirus software is really work? The next question, is Google doing a great job? Yes or no? Is Google doing a great job? How many of you think that antivirus software really work? I really don't think so, because in the underground hacking community, there will be a lot of the people who will argue a lot of the times that the antivirus companies created their own viruses, sprayed on the internet, and selling you account automation. What? In the underground hacking community, there will be a lot of the people who will argue a lot of the times that the antivirus companies created their own viruses, sprayed on the internet, and selling your account automation. And recently, one more thing. Recently, the Israel Institute of Technology collected the 82 new viruses, ran against the malware detection engine, like top branded antiviruses. And the very first initial stage, the antiviruses only detect the 5% of malware. What? Antiviruses only detect the 5% of malware. So what about the 95%? Because everyone is just doing a business. No one is taking care of your security. No one is taking care of your privacy. I repeat once again, everyone is just doing a business. No one is taking care of your security. No one is taking care of your privacy. That's it. So please don't share your information with different platforms, because everyone wants your data. That's it. The next one. Wait a minute. Right now, Your privacy is also connected to the internet. Right now, your privacy is also connected to the internet. All of you heard about the smart mattress? Do you know anything about smart mattress? Yes or no? Okay. So basically, smart mattress made in Spain. What? Smart mattress made in Spain. And there are a lot of sensors inside the smart mattress. Then they will have an app. Means if you are outside your home and if your bed is used in suspicious way, the hailing app will warn you if your bed is used or not. Like what the hell is that? I repeat once again, smart mattress made in Spain. There are a lot of sensors inside the smart mattress. Then they will have an app. Means if you are outside your home and if your bed is used in suspicious way, the hailing app will warn you if your bed is used or not. Like what the hell is that? Means your privacy is also connected to the internet, right? So let's watch a video here. Wait a minute. Okay, fine. It will take some time, so please wait. That is until now. Means your partner isn't faithful. Means your partner isn't faithful, but your smart mattress is. Your partner isn't faithful, but your smart mattress is. Okay. So the next one, a lot of the companies or a lot of the websites or the applications provide you different kind of scenarios to make your password perfect. Okay. Different companies or different services provide you different kind of scenarios to make your password perfect. Okay. So and at that time your position. Okay. The next questions to all of you now. How many of you were using LinkedIn in 2012? How many of you were using LinkedIn in 2012? And if you were using LinkedIn in 2012, you were hacked. Well, you weren't hacked, but your information was leaked in 2012. So basically, LinkedIn was hacked in 2012, and Mark Zuckerberg had an account on LinkedIn. Mark Zuckerberg had an account on LinkedIn in 2012. So the LinkedIn database became a public in the last summer. I go through and check the Mark Zuckerberg LinkedIn password. And by the way, Mark Zuckerberg LinkedIn password was da da da. What? Mark Zuckerberg LinkedIn password was da da da. And he wasn't using da 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 at his password on Facebook. I'm guessing he was using da 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 at his password on Facebook. And to make worse, Mark using same password almost everywhere. Mark using same password almost everywhere. And this is really a stupid idea. And all of you know he's a smart person. Obviously, he's a smart person. But smart person make mistake like this. In many cases, we did a survey in which we asked people about their the password users, and when we ask people about their the password users, people says they only use one password, and they say they only use one password means their password manager only have one password and they use the one password almost everywhere, and this is really a stupid idea. So don't use the same password everywhere, because once your account compromised now, everything compromised. So always make password in your mother tongue, always make password in your always you create the unique email address, so no one can track you, no one can beat you. That's it. Okay. The next one, how to preserve your security and privacy, or how to protect yourself from such a kind of internet threats. Number one, always make backup of your data. What? always make backup of your data. Number two, always turn on the notifications on have I been pawned so you can check your account has been compromised or not. Number three, don't use the same password. Number four, don't connect any hardware devices to your laptop. Don't connect any hardware devices to your laptop. Okay, so that's the only solutions we have if you want to protect yourself from such a kind of attack. Okay, then next one, all of you heard about the popcorn ransomware? Do you know anything about the popcorn ransomware? Yes or no? So basically, uh, popcorn ransomware infect your system, encrypt your file, and ask you to pay 1,000 euros. Popcorn ransomware infect your system, encrypt your file, and ask you to pay 1,000 euros. Means if you want your files back for free. And popcorn trojans will provide in two options for you. Means if you want your file back for free, number one, you need to infect two of your friends, and you will get your files for free. Okay. So just imagine the victim is a home user who doesn't have 1,000 euros, and his memory, his holidays pictures have been encrypted. Like holidays pictures have been encrypted. So you need to infect two of your friends. So the first victim doesn't have 1,000 euros. Infect two more victims. Two more victims doesn't have 1,000 euros. Infect two more victims. Like goddamn dinosaur. And it's very hard to angry these kind of people. So how to protect yourself from ransomware? Always make backup of your data. That's the only solutions we have. Okay, fine. Then next one. Uh, okay, all of you heard about Shodan, one of the finest hacking search engine. Shodan. Now, what is the Shodan? Wait a minute. Shodan, search engine. The entire Shodan platform. Search engine for the internet of everything. Search engine for the internet of everything. Okay. So if you want to access the public or the private cameras, please visit here, create your account here. Okay. Now, what is the Shodan? Shodan is the world first search engine for the internet connected devices and discover how the internet intelligence can help you make better decisions. Okay. Now, how to access the public webcams? You need to type the query here, that is webcam XP, and then search here. Webcam XP and then search here. Okay. So you can access, you can track the records, you can track the, you can find out the protocols, you can find out the different servers names and everything. You can find out the network information. Okay. So just type the query webcam XP and you can access the public cameras. You can access the public cameras. Then if you want to access the private cameras, you need to type this, you need to type the IP address here. So how to find out IoT devices IP address? You can find out the IoT devices IP address with using multi-ping. Please type the command, that is multi-ping. Okay, please download the software, that is multi-ping. Multi-ping. Okay, multi-ping. Multi-ping. Okay. So you can find out the IoT devices IP addresses. Okay. So with using Shodan, you can find out the IoT devices information like a refrigerator, then the power plant, water plant, okay, and find out the different vulnerabilities. Find out the different vulnerabilities with using the Shodan. That is beyond the web, monitor the network exposure and the internet intelligence. Beyond the web, monitor the network exposures and the internet intelligence. Then next one, if you want to learn more and more stuff about the like viruses, worm, and the malware, then please visit here. That is Malware Museum. Malware Museum. If you want to learn about the viruses, then the worm and the ransomware, please visit your Malware Museum. Can you hear me? My voice audible, right? Please turn off your mic.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. So what is the Malware Museum? So basically, the Malware Museum is a collection of malware program. The Malware Museum is the collection of malware program, usually the viruses that were distributed in the 1980s and 1990s on home computers. And once they infected a system, they would sometimes show animation of the messages that you had been infected. So you can find out the 1980s or the 1990s viruses or the worms. Okay. So please visit here. That is Internet Archives. Fine. Internet Archives, one of the finest websites. And if you want to access the IoT devices, if you want to crack the IoT devices, please visit here. That is Shodan, one of the finest hacking search engine. Then the another one, that is Malware Museum. Okay. Then next one, how to protect or how to detect the phishing links, how to access the dark web, how to access the deep and dark web. Okay. So please visit here. That is Open Source Intelligence Framework. You can access the dark web through the OS anti framework. These are the different websites available here. Okay, Trade Intelligence. then the malicious file analysis, then next one, okay, encoding digital or the dark web. You can access the dark web through the different search engines like Tor search engines, then the UltraSurf, then the Orbot. Okay, wait a minute. How to detect the phishing links? So if you want to detect the phishing links, please visit here. That is Fish Tank. These are the different websites here. That is Fish Tank, Fish Tank, and the Fish Tank. So please visit here. That is Fish Tank. Now, what is Fish Tank? So Fish Tank is a collaborative clearinghouse for data and the information about phishing on the internet. What is a Fish Tank? Fish Tank is a collaborative clearinghouse for the data and the information about phishing on the internet. Also, Fish Tank provides an open API for developers and the researchers to integrate anti-phishing data into their applications at no charge. Phishing Tank is a collaborative clearinghouse for data and information about phishing on the internet. So if you want to detect the phishing links, please visit here. That is Fish Tank. Now, what is a phishing? Phishing is a fraudulent attempt usually made through email to steal your personal information. That's it. So if you want to detect the phishing links, please visit here Fish Tank. Then I suggest you another link, that is Fish Tank or the Fish Tanks. Okay. Then next one, how to access the darknet. How to access the blocked or the censored content. How to access the blocked or the censored content? Then please visit here Tor browser. Tor, the Onion router. Now, what is a Tor? So basically, the Onion router change your location, change your identity, change your IP address, and provide you a new identity. So if you are committing a crime and if you don't want to police to trace your bill back, just use the Tor. The Onion router, browse privately, explore freely. Browse privately, explore freely. And one more thing, Tor is also traceable, okay? Tor is also traceable because every single application, not even a single application is secure, not even a single browser is secure, because every single application is spying on you. Whether you like it or not, every single application, every single device is spying on you, okay? So browse privately and explore freely. Then if Tor blocked in your organization, and I suggest you another one, that is Orbot, mobile application Orbot. Then if Orbot blocked in your organization, then I suggest you another one, that is UltraSurf. Which one? UltraSurf. Sorry, UltraSurf. UltraSurf. Okay. UltraSurf. Fine. If UltraSurf blocked in your organization, then I suggest you one of the finest VPN services. You can find out the different free VPN services or NordVPN services, best and finest VPN services. So always, if you want to access something, please turn on the VPN services and serve anonymously. So no one can beat you, no one can track you. That's it. And if you are committing a crime and if you don't want to police to trace your bill back, just use the Tor browser, the Onion router, Okay. Now, how to create the phishing links? How to find out the specific information about a person or any organization? Okay. Then how to find out the bugs, like specific bugs in different websites of the application, and how to report the bugs. Okay. Wait a minute. Can you hear me? Yes or no? And please tell me the full form of IoT. What is IoT? From your perspective, not from my perspective. So what is IoT? IoT is just like the Internet of Insecure Thing. Why Internet of Insecure Thing? What is IoT? IoT is just like Internet of Insecure Thing. Why Internet of Insecure Thing? Because right now, stupid devices is also connected to the internet. I mean to say, why your washing machine needs an internet connection? Right now, your kitchen mixer is also connected to the internet. Kitchen scale is also connected to the internet. Means right now, your stupid devices is also connected to the internet, because every single manufacturer, every single designer only wants your data. Every single manufacturer and every single designer only wants your data. So that's why the Internet of Insecure Thing. And there is a lot of software, so a lot of softwares available on the internet. They can intercept your OTP, they can intercept your two-factor authentication, and crack your system of the devices. So you are not at all safe on the internet. Okay, fine. Next one. How to create the phishing link. So please visit here, that is Google Colab. Or wait a minute, let me show you something. How to find out the bugs in any websites, how to find out the bugs in any applications. Or if you want to pursue a career in the cybersecurity domain or the bug bounty, please visit here. I suggest you one website here, that is trahackme.com. No need to install the Kali Linux operating system. Okay, tryhackme.com. Wait a minute, tryhackme.com. Tryhackme path. Okay, fine. Now you need to create your account here. Okay. So first visit here tryhackme.com. You can access the different premium labs. Okay. Wait a minute. Tryhackme.com first. Let me check my username. And then we'll start. Okay, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So please visit here, create your account and access the different labs. Okay, fine. That is. And then Metroboot and then login. Okay, fine. Then how to find out the bugs or bugs in the applications or how to crack the OTPs. Okay. So please visit here, learn the stuff. If you want to access the different labs, please visit here. Then first go to the dashboard and then okay, learning the cyber security. You need to learn the stuff first. Okay, so you can grab the knowledge from different platform. You can grab the knowledge from the different platform. Lot of content available on the internet. So learning the cyber security, web application security, why understanding how the web work is important. Why understanding how the web work is important. Number one, screen visible, right? Okay, fine. Okay, number one, to attack the web application, you need to understand how they work. Hacking website isn't some magical process, but does come down to knowing how a part of website functions and being able to identify weaknesses to take advantages of. Once you have a good understanding of the fundamental, you will learn about the techniques and tools used in the hacking side. So please visit here, that is view sites. Okay. Then next one, check the instruction. So you are an ethical hacker and it's your job to test for the security vulnerabilities on Facebook. You are an ethical hacker and it's your job to test for the security vulnerabilities on the Facebook. Let's look at taking over a user account. So click next here. You need to crack the code in the Facebook account. Okay. So read the instruction and perform your task. So Facebook lets user have a public profile. I repeat once again, Facebook lets user have a public profile. And if you notice the URL, it's showing a profile username. Let's copy this and see if you can reset the Bain password. So copy the Bain Spring username here, copy, and then click next here. Now all you have to do is just paste it here, Bain Spring. It's common for attacker to target the password reset functionality to look for issues that lets them gain access to the user account. So click reset here, reset password. So we have sent you an email with 4-digit code. So you can check here, account reset usually send an additional code to the user email to verify that they actually triggered the password reset. Account reset usually sends an additional code to the user email to verify that they actually triggered the password reset. So Bain will have received an email with 4-digit code, but we don't have access to his email. So how to access his email account? So you need to crack the 4-digit code. You need to crack the 4-digit code, right? So there are the 10,000 different combination of codes we can enter. So we could try increasing them one by one. That is 001, 002, or the 002 or the onwards. But that will take forever, right? So you need to crack the code with using brute force attack. So just type the random code here, that is 1234, and then click submit here. Now, code 1234 is incorrect. When you submitted a code in the form, your web browser made a web request. You can check the web request here. That is user agent, then the website name and the reset code. That is 1234 username Bain Spring. Okay. So when you submitted a code in the form, your web browser made a web request to Facebook with the relevant form data. So click next here. So how to crack the code? You need to crack the code with using the brute force. So check the minimum value 10 and the maximum value 10,000. Minimum value 10 and the maximum value 10,000 and click here. That is brute force. Okay, minimum value 10 and the maximum value 10,000. And you can check here, congratulations, by brute forcing all the code combinations, you have managed to get the code value. Okay, so if you want to learn the cyber security, if you want to learn the bug bounty kind of stuff or the CTF kind of stuff, please visit tryhackme.com. Access the different premium labs. okay, and learn the stuff like what is the SQL injection attack, what is the cross-site scripting attack, what is the buffer overflow attack, what is the log4j injection and the other kind of stuff, log4j shell, okay. That's it. You can access the thing with using the tryacme.com or minimize the thing, okay. No need to install, no need to download the Kali Linux environment. You can access the Kali Linux environment directly through the tryacme.com. Then I suggest you another website here, that is Hack the Box. Hack the Box or the Attack Defense. Hack the Box. Hack the Box. Hacking training for the best individuals. Okay, Hack the Box. That is join the dynamically growing hacking community and take your cybersecurity skill to the next level. Hack the Box. And if you want to learn, if you want to access the different labs, then I suggest you one here, that is Attack Defense. Attack Defense. So you need to create an account here, Attack Defense Online Labs. Attack Defense. So you need to log in first with the sign with, okay, Google. Let me check first. Wait a minute. Allow, fine. Okay, you can check here if you want to access the different labs, like how to perform the reconnaissance, basic exploitation, post exploitation, server exploitation, privilege escalations, maintaining accesses. Okay, Linux basics, then the exploitation. You can access the different labs through the Attack Defense. Okay, Attack Defense. Then the bootcamp, then the hashes, then the disk forensics, memory forensics, interactive with the files, live interactions. Okay, Attack Defense. If you want to learn the bug bounty kind of stuff, if you want to report your bugs, then please visit here. That is Bug Crowd or the Bug Bounty, Bug Crowd or the HackerOne.com. Bug Crowd. Okay, Bug Crowd, one of the finest platform. You can report your bug. Bug Crowd, then the ESV Hack, another platform, that is the ESV Hack. ESV Hack, Bug Crowd or the ESV Hack. Okay. Global bug bounty platform. So you need to create your account and find out the different programs and their vulnerabilities. That's it. So how to first learn the different terminologies and perform your tasks. So if you want to learn the cross-site scripting or the SQL injection attack, or how to perform the buffer overflow attack, then please visit here. That is Portswigger SSRF. Okay, Portswigger. Now what is the SSRF attack? What is the SSRF attack? So server-side request forgery is a web security vulnerability that allows an attacker to induce the server-side application to make requests to an unintended location. So you need to bypass the firewall and access the internal storage. It's all about the SSRF attack. So if you want to grab the knowledge, if you want to gather the different knowledge or the different terminologies, so please, these are the different topics available here. What is the SQL injection attack? Then the CSRF attack, clickjacking, then the HTML smuggling, then the access control authentication, then the web cache poisoning, then the web sockets, information disclosure, file upload vulnerabilities, then the insecure deserialization, then the directory transversal. Okay, that's it. And if you want to access, if you want to perform the real-time cyber attack, you can access the different labs here. That is basic SSRF against the local server, then the basic SSRF against the another backend system. Basic SSRF against the local server and the basic SSRF against the another backend system. That's it. Okay, so you can access the different, you can grab the different knowledge from the different websites and perform the different tasks. Then next one, how to create a phishing website. So instead of Kali Linux, you can work with the Google Colab. Instead of Kali Linux operating system, you can work with the Google Colab, best option. Okay, wait a minute. Google Colab. Okay, fine. And just clone the link from the GitHub. Which link? That is Shellfish. Okay, Shellfish dies on it. Okay, all you have to do is just clone the link, copy, and then clone the link. Okay, back to your Google Colab. Okay, fine. And then, okay, wait. Fine. Wait a minute. And then create your notebook here. Okay. Fine. Cool. And then all I have to do is first, once you open your Google Colab now, just type the query here, that is git, then git clone, shift and enter. Okay, fine. Then type the next query, that is ls, shift and enter. Okay, if you want to create the phishing links, you can work with the Google Colab instead of Kali Linux operating system. Okay, Otherwise, work with the tryhackme.com or the hack the box or yes we hack. Okay, then type the next query here, that is cd selfish, cd selfish, and shift and enter. Cd selfish, shift and enter. The next one, that is bash selfish dot sh and shift and enter. So you can check here, I require the PHP, but it's not installed. So install it aborting. So you need to install the PHP first. So type the query, that is apt. Okay, just type the query, that is apt dash get install PHP. Okay, and shift and enter. All you have to do is just clone the link from the GitHub, type the link name, git clone and the GitHub link, then the ls cd selfish, and you need to type the, you need to install the PHP. So type the next command, that is apt dash get install PHP. Wait a minute. Wait. Fine. It will take some time, so please wait. Okay, fine. Then type the next query, that is bash selfish dot sh. Okay. Now you can check here, with using selfish you can create the different fake login pages, and once the victims put their credentials, you will get all the credentials. So you need to send the same link to the victims, and once the victims put their credentials, you will get all the credentials like username and the password. Okay, so select the first option here, number 1. So selfish provide you the 2 links, you need to send the same link to the victims. Okay, fine. So you can create the phishing links with using the selfish. You can detect the phishing links with using the fish tag. That's it. Then how to find out the specific information about a person, or how to find out the specific information about organization. Okay, so once again, create a new notebook here. New notebook, open a new notebook, wait, file, and then new notebook. Okay, and then open your new notebook here, wait, then okay, that is git clone, shift and enter. Sorry, it's a selfish, right? So if you want to find out, if you want to grab the database, now you need to clone the link, that is user recon GitHub, user recon ng, user recon GitHub. Okay, clone the link first, copy, clone, and then back to the text. Okay, then type the query, that is git clone, shift and enter, and the user recon. It will take some time, so please wait. Then type the next query, that is ls, and last one, that is cd user recon, and shift and enter. Cd user recon, shift and enter. Okay, and the type next one, that is bash user recon dot sh and shift and enter. Now you need to type the keyword here, that is input username. So you can find out the specific information about the organization or the person. Just type the query here, that is Ajinkya Lok, or whatever you want. Okay, that is Ajinkya Rahane, and then enter. So it's a shift and enter. Okay, fine. Okay, you can find out the different social media platform information, so publicly available information through user recon ng. Okay, user recon ng. Wait a minute, stop NPV shield. That's 13 3-hour. Okay. Wait a minute. So with using the user recon ng, you can collect the database. Okay, collect the database, that is virus maker, then the worm maker. Okay, internet worm maker thing, Trojan types, remote access Trojan, enter that. Picklehackers.com. Wait a minute. Like how to monitor the victim's computer, or how to monitor, how to monitor the victim's computer, how to turn on the webcams or microphones from the victim's computer. So please download the NJRAT, that is remote access Trojan. All you have to do is please download the NJRAT, remote access Trojan. So you can access the things remotely. Okay. You can steal the banking credentials, you can steal the password, you can put the keyloggers on the victim's computer and capture the keystroke. So please download the NJRAT or the Keep or the ProRAT. Or I suggest you some rats here, that is Remcos or the Remcos. Can you hear me? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
My
Yes,
voice
sir.
audible? Okay, wait a
Yes,
minute.
sir.
Okay, I suggest you another tool, that is ProRAT. Sorry, ProRAT. Okay, that is Remcos. Remcos Remote Access Trojan. Remcos Remote Access Trojan. So with using Remcos, you can turn on the webcam, you can turn on the microphones, you can put the keyloggers on the victim's computer. You can monitor everything from victim's computer to the mobile phones. Remcos control remotely your computers anywhere in the world. One of the finest remote access Trojan surveillance software. Okay, so you can find out the different options here. Wait a minute. Which one? That is remote screen. The next one, that is the main interface. So these are the different options. That is control center. Then you turn on the webcams, turn on the microphones, put the keyloggers, then the power manager, then the command line, then the remote scripting, then the open web page, then the DLL loader, then the audio player, and the rename. Okay. Okay. This I mean. Okay, let me check again. Okay, wait a minute. That is correct file or the wrong password. Okay, fine. So if monitor the victim's computer, please download the NJRAT, Remcos, or the ProRAT tips. These are the different operations here. Different options here. That is remote screen, file manager, file search, command line, and port number. You need to find out only the IP address and the port information. So how to find out the IP address? You can find out the IP address through www.whatismyipaddress.com, then the IP config or the ping command. You can find out the any website IP address or the victim's IP address through the ping command. Then how to find out the port information? You can find out the port information through wait a minute, Nmap or the Zenmap. Wait, Notepad. If you want to find out the IP address, you can type the command, that is ipconfig. If you want to find out the victim's IP address, you can type the command, that is ping, and the website name. If you want to find out the port information, just type the command netstat-a in command prompt. Otherwise, please download the Nmap tool, okay, or the Nmap or the Zenmap. Or you can find out which ports running on which services or the port information. That's it. And then you can turn on the webcam, turn on the microphones and everything. Fine. With using the user recon engine, you can grab the specific information about the target, specific information about the organization. With using Selfish, you can create the different, like fake login pages. That's it. Then all of you heard about the Rubber Ducky or the Wi-Fi Pineapple. Do you know anything about the Rubber Ducky or the Wi-Fi Pineapple? Rubber Ducky or the Wi-Fi Pineapple. One of the finest product by the Hack5. Rubber Ducky and the Wi-Fi Pineapple. Then what is a cryptor? What are the cryptors? So Rubber Ducky just look like your pen drive. Rubber Ducky, one of the finest product by the Hack5. Look like your pen drive. If I connect to your laptop only for 5 seconds, I can take full control of it. You can modify the things from the victim's computer. One of the finest product. Then the another one, that is Wi-Fi Pineapple. Wi-Fi Pineapple. So what is the Wi-Fi Pineapple? So Wi-Fi Pineapple create a fake hotspot, and once the victims connects to it, you will get the banking credentials or last visited website information with using the Wi-Fi Pineapple. Okay. One of the finest product by the Hack5. If you want to purchase the things, you can visit here. That is Hack5. Hack5. Okay. Then next one. Okay, wait a minute. recently I go through the different websites. If you want to access the darknet, please download the Tor browser and access the different websites. So recently I go through the different websites and I got the one website here, that is Term Dumps, one of the funniest website. So Term Dumps website sell the stolen credit card information to the customer. Term Dumps website sell the stolen credit card information to the customer. So if you want to purchase a stolen credit card information, please visit here, Term Dumps. So you need to access the darknet first. Okay. If you wanna if you wanna hire a hacker, or if you wanna buy the credit card information, if you wanna buy the Aadhaar card or the Aadhaar card information, please visit the darknet. Okay. So you are not at all safe on the internet, because each and every single device is spying on you. And is Google doing a great job? No, Google not doing a great job. I mean to say, Google products are excellent, their services are excellent, but I just wish I could pay for them with money instead of with my privacy. Okay, that's it. Then next one, car hacking. So in 2015, the two security researchers took over the control of Jeep and car. In 2015, the two security researchers took over the control of Jeep and car, and they did it from the 15 miles away through the internet connected entertainment system. Okay, so you can find out the videos on the internet. So hacker using the third-party applications to turn on the, turn on the air conditioning, turns on the wiper, and eventually kill the engine. But this was just a demonstration. This is not a murder attempt. But they could stop the car. They can kill the people. Okay. So let's watch a video here that is car hacking.
It's not fun to have your 2-ton SUV's brakes hacked just as you're parking in front of a ditch. Okay, hold on tight. Hold on. Oh. That's what I've learned from Charlie Miller and Chris Valasek, a pair of hackers who have spent the last year developing a piece of software that can wirelessly sabotage this 2014 Jeep Cherokee. It hasn't been altered in any way. There are no devices attached to it. But like many thousands of Jeeps around the world, it can be remotely hacked over the internet through a cellular connection to its entertainment system that would allow someone to take over its steering, its transmission, and even its brakes. To demonstrate that, I'm going to act as today's crash test dummy and drive it on the highway here in St. Louis, while Charlie and Chris hijack its digital systems from Charlie's house miles away. They wouldn't tell me what they had plans, but they assured me that it wouldn't be anything life-threatening. Remember, and no idea what they might do. Picture of Charlie and Chris in tracksuits that just appeared on the dashboard. But as I drove down the interstate, things started getting unpleasant and very loud. Perfect. Can't turn it down. And now the air conditioning is blasting, the music is blasting, and I can't see anything because of the windshield wiper fluid.
Okay, do it. Do it. Kill the engine.
So we're killing the engine right now.
It says park sense. Actually can't accelerate. I stomped on the gas, but the Jeep slowed to a crawl. It says 43 miles an hour, but I'm not going that fast. I turned on my hazard lights, but I was still stuck in the right lane with no shoulder to escape on.
He's not gonna be able to hear us now.
Guys!
I don't know, I think he's panicking.
So why these kind of scenarios happen again and again? Like, electrical grid cyber attack, or the car hacking, or bioprinter hack, or the printers hack, because at their core everything is connected to the internet, and everything is connected to the internet means everything is vulnerable. Everything is connected to the internet means everything is vulnerable. And always keep two things in your mind: the security properties of computers and smartphones will become the properties of everything, and second is that all the lessons you learn from the computer security apply to everything and anything. Okay. Then if you wanna check your password strength, so please visit your brute force calculator. Okay, and check your password strength. Brute force calculator. So type the upper letter 2, then the lower letter 2, then the number 1, then the special character 2, then the alphanumeric 1, then this random alphanumeric 2, then the phrase or the dictionary tag 1, and then click submit here. Okay, so your password is 12 character long and has how much combination? It takes 51,000 days to crack your password on computer that tries to password per hour. Okay, so you can crack the password. Don't use a brute force attack. You can use the different techniques like dictionary attack or the hybrid attacks and crack the password. So don't use the same password. Always make unique password, right? Use the different numeric words or the different characters. So no one can beat you. That's it. The next one. Okay, fine. All of you heard about the SMS spoofing? Do you know anything about the SMS spoofing or the email spoofing? Email spoofing website, basic website. Okay. So what is the email spoofing? So you can send. So say for an example, I want to send an email to a friend of mine from Bill at Microsoft.com. All I have to do offer my job at offer job my friend at Microsoft. So all you have to do is send the emails. Okay, so send from Bill at Microsoft.com, and in this input we'll type something like, "Dear Varun, heard a lot about you from my representative in Mumbai. Would you like to part of my personal technical advisory team here in Mumbai? Of course, $9 will offer to you. Please call me at your convenience. Thanks, return warm regards, Bill Gates or maybe Billu." And after a few minutes later, your friend check his inbox. He would probably receive an email. The best part is that my friend first reply gets back to Bill at Microsoft.com. Okay. So you can send the fake or the spoofed email with using the emik.cz. emik.cz. Okay. And if you want to detect the spoofed emails of the phishing website, please visit the phishing tag, fish tag. Okay. Then the another one, how to perform the SMS spoofing. You can perform the SMS spoofing with using the smsgang.com. smsgang.com or the smsglobal.com. SMS spoofing. Okay. Spoof SMS services. You can send the trial SMS, send test SMS for the free year. Then all of you heard about the crazycall.net. You can do a prank calls with using the crazycall.com, crazycall.net. Okay, crazycall.net. Okay, if you want to access the crazycall.net, you need to install the Tor browser. Okay, so crazycall.net image, you can take the images. Okay, let me show you. Okay, fine. So you need to select the country, you need to enter the caller ID you want to display, enter the number you want to call, and then perform your call. Okay, the number that you want to appear on your friends. So if you want to perform the prank calls, then download the crazycall.net. Crazycall.net. Okay, you can access through darknet or the Tor browser. That's it. Then how to analyze the malware or the viruses or the ransomware? How to encrypt your malware or the viruses? Means not even a single antivirus detect your malware. So if you want to access if you want to analyze the malware or the viruses, please visit here, that is virustotal.com. If you want to analyze your malware or the viruses, please visit here, that is virustotal.com. Analyze the suspicious file, domain, IP addresses, attachments. Okay, check your attachment first. That is virustotal.com. Now, what are the cryptors? With using cryptors, not even a single antivirus detect your malware. Okay, you can encrypt your malware with using cryptor. Wait a minute. Now, what are the cryptors? Fine. Wait. Malware traits. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, what are the cryptor? So basically, cryptor is a software which is used by hacker. What are the cryptor? Cryptor is a software which is used by hacker to hide viruses, keyloggers, or tools in any kind of file so that they do not easily get detected by antiviruses. Cryptor is a software which is used by hackers to hide viruses, keyloggers, or tools in any kind of file so that they do not easily get detected by antiviruses. Means not even a single antivirus detect your malware or the ransomware. Okay, so you can encrypt your malware with using cryptors. Okay, these are the different type of cryptor, that is AIO cryptor, then the hidden site cryptor, Galaxy cryptor, or the Heaven cryptor, then the cryogenic cryptor, or the Sois cryptor. So you just select your file here and then encrypt your file and then analyze your file. Then analyze your malware file with using virustotal.com. Virustotal.com. Wait a minute. You can analyze your viruses or the worm or the ransomware files with using the virustotal.com. The next one. If you want to perform the real-time cyber attack, okay, if you want to perform the real-time cyber attack, then please visit here. That is Contra OWSP. Contra OWSP top 10. Contra OWSP top 10. Okay. Contra OWSP top 10 and access the API version. So you can perform the real-time cyber attack, that is improper assets. Wait a minute. API or the wait. Okay, wait. So you can perform the SSRF attack. What is the cross-site scripting attack? You can perform the SQL injection attack, cross-site scripting attack, then the command injection attack, directory transversal attack, weak randomness attack, okay, or the session fixation, then the store cross-site scripting attack, force browsing, then the token exposure or the log4j shell, log4j JNDI injection. Now, what is the SSRF attack? Keep it simple. SSRF attack means what? Attacker access the bypass the firewall and access the internal system storage. Internal system storage, right? Now, what is the SQL injection attack? SQL injection attack means manipulate the database and grab the username and password or grab the database information, right? Then what is the parameter tempering? Now, what is the parameter tempering? You need to change only the parameter in the address bar. Instead of 10, you can write it here, that is 9, okay? And access the user information. That's it. So perform the capital 1 SSRF attack, okay? So read the scenario first and then perform your task and understand the concept, okay? First, you can check the background here. The following session is a reconstruction of Capital One's data breach incident that exposed the record of almost 106 million customers. So basically, Capital One was hacked in 2018 and exposed of almost 106 million customer data. Then Paige Thompson is accused of breaking into the Capital One server and gaining access to the 1,40,000 social security number, 1 million Canadian social insurance number, and 80,000 bank account number. Okay, so click here, next here. You need to type the, so basically SSRF attack vulnerabilities are most commonly encountered in the, so AWS store, AWS, wait a minute. Okay, fine. So based on the Craig Zone security, the attacker exploited the server-side request forgery to access the AWS cloud endpoint. So basically AWS cloud endpoint store the PDF generation, PDF reports, credit card statement, and the images information. So copy the URL here and paste it here. And enter. You copy the login username, the next one erratic, and then sign in. So you need to find the bugs in every single option. So click here. There is more account services. Change the card images. You can select the images from the Google or the from the web scraping tools. So just drag and drop the option here. Upload and preview. Okay. Now you need to set your set your image path here, paste, and then enter. So you can modify the image with using the web scraping tool or with using the image path. Okay. So if you want to perform the SSRF attack, if you want to perform the cross-site scripting or the SQL injection attack, please visit here. That is Contra OWSP top 10 for web, OWSP top 10 for the API, then the AWS top 10, then the front end top 10. Okay. There is subdomain takeover, then the S3 bucket public read access, then the S3 bucket authenticated user write access. That's it. Then next one. If you want to extract the information from any web server or any website, because data is the new oil, right? And you can sell the information to the different third party. So please download the tool that is Web Data Extractor. Web Data Extractor. So with using Web Data Extractor, you can grab the information, you can grab the things. So what is the Web Data Extractor? So the Web Data Extractor Pro is a web scraping tool specifically designed for the mass gathering of various data types. It can harvest the URL, phone, fax number, email addresses, as well as the meta tag information and body text. Special features of the Web Data Extractor is the custom extraction of the structured data. So you can extract the any data. You can extract the contact number, you can extract the email addresses, you can extract the fax number through any website. One of the finest website, one of the finest software, Web Data Extractor, and store the data, then analyze the data. Analyze the data, okay? Then next one. All of you heard about the Multigo. Do you know anything about Multigo or the FOCA? Multigo or the FOCA. With using Multigo, you can intersect any social media platform. One of the finest software. Multigo is the software used to open the use for the open source intelligence and the forensics developed by the Pateva and the Pretoria. Okay, one of the finest open source intelligence frameworks, Multigo. You can perform the cyber investigation. Okay. You can intercept the any social media platform. You can find out the contact numbers through email address. You can find out the email address to contact number. Okay. Wait a minute. So please download the Multigo. Multigo. Okay, fine. Wait a minute. C 4.2. Okay. Wait. One of the finest software for penetration tester for pen testing. Okay. These are the different entities available here. You can find out the different. If you want to find out the blockchain information, you can enable blockchain.info entity. If you want to find out the IP address or the contact number, then enable the IP info entity. If you want to find out the movie database, if you want to collect the movie database, then download the movie database entity. Okay, next one. Okay, fine. Full contact. If you want to grab the information, if you want to grab the people contact numbers, then enable the full contact entity here. Okay. Then next one, if you want to analyze the viruses or the malware, then enable the virus total entity. Then next one, Wayback Machine. So with using the Wayback Machine entity, you can retrieve the archive content. So Wayback Machine transform allows you to browse the snapshot and archive content of 100 of million of websites. You can retrieve the content. Okay. Then the movie database, the interference, then the abuse PDP, Fireside. You can find out the host information through the host IO entity. Then enable the have I been pawned entity. Okay. Now how to work with the Vertigo. So first create the graph here. Can you hear me? Screen visible, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, Vic. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine, no issues there. So if you want to intersect any social media platform like Facebook, WhatsApp, you can find out the metadata. You can find out the Twitter hashtags through Multigo. For example, if you want to find out your email address information, okay? So just drag and drop the option here, email address. Then change the email entity here. And just type the entity name here. For example, instead of the info@patero.com, you can type here. That is Ajinkya Lohokare, Ajinkya Lohokare 1@gmail.com, and then click OK here. Okay. Wait. And then these are the different transforms available here. You can find out the different transforms available here. That is all transform. You can find out the contact numbers through email addresses. You can find out the IP address. You can find out the DNS server name. You can find out the canonical name. Okay. Verify and the fraud check email address. You can verify the phone numbers. Then the get all page featuring the email address, get tags, and the indicators for the email addresses, to DNS names, and the two domains to domain within the properties. Okay. So all transform. Then click here. That is have I been pawned. And then get all email breaches. So you can check here, my account has been compromised in one data breach, that is Canva. Okay. So if you want to check your account has been compromised or not, just drag and drop here and then check your entity. So if you want to find out the contact, number through email address, you can use the different entities here. You can find out the contact numbers also. Okay. If you want to find out the image information, just drag and drop the entities. If you want to find out the tweet information, you can find out the source or the destination information here. If you want to find out the device information, just drag and drop your device and then type the device name and grab the information. Then I just create a new graph here. Okay. Then drag and drop the domain entity here. Where is the domain entity? Okay, domain. Okay, fine. Then type the google.com, and then all transform. These are the different transforms available here. all transforms. You can find out the IP address or to phone number from who is info, or to DNA or to date time or the to mail exchanger. Okay, you can find out the contact numbers, you can find out the IP addresses to email addresses. Okay, you can find out the different informations here, and then you can modify the things here. You can modify the graphs, okay, and check the information. Okay, so you can track your URLs, you can track your codes, you can find out the MX record, you can find out the NX record or the net block information through Multigo, one of the finest pen testing toolkit. Okay, that's it. Then if you want to grab the company's information, just drag and drop the company entity here, change the company name and grab the information. Okay, fine. Wait a minute. And instead of Kali Nexna, I suggest you some tools here. You can directly install the tools with using Google Colab. Okay, wait. Okay, fine. Okay, that is hacking tool. Okay, so you can perform. You just download, install the applications with Google Colab, and perform the different tasks. You can find out the different tools here. That is, wireless attack tools. Perform the SQL injection attack, crack the different passwords, Instagram or the WhatsApp accounts. Okay, create the phishing links. Okay, that is anonymously hiding tools, then the information gathering tools, worldly generator, wireless attack tools, then the SQL injection tool, phishing attack tools, and the web attack tools, and the post exploitation tool, forensic tools. So please clone the link and work with the Google Colab and install the hacking tools and perform your task. Okay, perform the DDoS or DOS attack, denial of service attack or the DOS attack, distributed denial of service attack. Fine. Then if you want to learn more stuff about the CTF, capture the flag, then you can find out the different write-ups here. That is CTF 101. CTF 101. Okay. And you can learn the different stuff in like forensic, what is the cryptography, what is the forensic, web exploitation, then the reverse engineering and the binary exploitation. Web exploitation, cryptography, forensic, and the web exploitation, reverse engineering, and binary exploitation. Okay, capture the flag, a kind of the computer security computations. Okay, then another, I suggest you, okay, CTF resources, or you can find out the Hackerstop website and grab the different knowledge. Okay, Hackerstop. If you want to perform the Android pen testing or the iOS pen testing, then please visit here. That is mobile pen testing. Okay, and find out the different write-ups. That is OSCP, then debug bounty write-ups, and perform your task. That's it. And if you want to perform the Android pen testing, then please download the Genymotion with VirtualBox. Genymotion with VirtualBox and find out the different vulnerabilities. That is Android pen testing checklist. You can check here the Android pen testing checklist. Okay, you need to perform the different modules. Okay, like M1, M2, invalid data storage, then the input invalidations. Fine. And you can access the damn vulnerable applications here. That is Diva Beta APK. That is divabeta.apk. Fine. So if you have any queries, and please If you want to learn the cybersecurity kind of stuff, I suggest you some books here. That is Click Here to Kill Everybody. Click Here to Kill Everybody. Then I suggest you another book that is Data and Goal It. Data and Goal It. Click Here to Kill Everybody, Data and Goal It, or the We Have Root, or the Secret and Lies, or the Liar and the Outliers. These are the best books. Okay. Then next one, Permanent Record by Edward Snowden. Permanent Record by Edward Snowden. Permanent Record by Edward Snowden. And listen the different podcast. That is, Darknet Diaries. Darknet Diaries. Then if you want to perform the pen testing kind of stuff, then download the Metasploit. Metasploit. Okay, pen testing software. The world most used pen testing framework. Knowledge is power, especially. Then next one. Cryptography. So the next module, cryptography. So what is the cryptography? So basically cryptography is the conversion of data into the scrambled code that is decrypted and sent across the private or the public network. What is the cryptography? Cryptography is the conversion of data into the scrambled code that is decrypted and sent across the private or the public network. Number two, cryptography is used to protect the confidential data such as the email messages, chat session, web transaction, personal data, corporate data, e-commerce application. Means you need to encrypt the data with using cryptography, okay? And these are the different objectives of cryptography. Number one, integrity. Number two, authentication. Number three, non-reputations. And number four, that is confidentiality. These are the different objectives: integrity, confidentiality, authentication, and non-reputations. Then these are the type of cryptography. Number one, semantic encryptions and the asemantic encryption. Semantic encryptions and the asemantic encryption. So what is the semantic encryption? So the semantic encryption, that is secret key, shared key, and the private key, uses the same key for the encryption as it does for the decryption. Semantic encryption, that is secret key, shared key, and the private key, uses the same key for encryption as it does for the decryption. Number two, that is asemantic encryption. Asemantic encryption uses the different encryption keys for encryption and decryption, and these keys are known as public and the private keys. Objective of the cryptography: confidentiality, authentication. There are two types of cryptography: semantic and asemantic encryption. Okay. Okay, RSA, okay. RSA signature. Then how to calculate the MD5 hash? How to calculate the MD5 hash or hashes? So you can calculate the MD5 hashes with using the hash calc, then the MD5 calculator and the hash my file. If you want to calculate the MD5 hash, then calculate the MD5 hashes with using the hash calc, then the MD5 calculator and the hash my files. And these are the Android applications for the calculators. That is MD5 calculator. Number one, that is MD5 hash calculator, hash droid, and the hash calculator. MD5 hash calculator, hash droid, and the hash calculator. Okay. Then the next cryptography tool. So Advanced Encryption Package 2014, or you can update it. You can use the updated version, that is 2019. File encryption software supports the semantic and asemantic encryption. So you can perform the encryptions kind of stuff using the cryptography tool, that is Advanced Encryption Package. Then next one, that is cryptography tool, that is BCT text encoder. Now what is BCT text encoder? So the BCT text encoder encrypt the confidential text in your message. BCT text encoder encrypt the confidential text in your message. It uses the strong and approved semantic and public key algorithm for the data encryption. So you can encrypt the things with using the BCT text encoder. So the BCT text encoder encrypt the confidential text in your message. It uses the strong and approved semantic and public key algorithm for the data encryption. It uses the public key encryption method as well as the password based encryption. And these are the different cryptography tools. Number one, AutoCrypt, CCCrypt, then the Encrypt on Click, then the 8Script, CryptoForge, JNU Privacy Guard. Okay, encrypt, ccrypt, when ES, encrypt, onclick, JNU privacy guard. And these are the mobile application. Like secret space, then the encryptor, crypto sim, then the cipher sender, secret space, encryptor, crypto sim, and the cipher sender. Then the next cryptography toolkit, that is OpenSSL. So what is OpenSSL? So OpenSSL is an open source cryptography toolkit implementing the secure socket layer, that is SSL v2 and v3, and the transport layer security, that is TLS v1, network protocol and related cryptography standard required by them. Okay, and these are the feature, that is creation and management of private keys, public keys, and the parameters. Then the another one, that is key scissor. Then you can encrypt your disk with using the disk encryption. And the objective of the disk encryption, number one, that is confidentiality, encryption, and the protection. So disk encryption protect the confidentiality of data stored on disk by converting it into a unreadable code using the disk encryption software or the hardware. Number two, encryption. This encryption work in a similar way as text message encryption and protects data even when the OS not active. And number three, that is protection. With the use of an encryption program for your disk, you can safeguard any information to burn onto the disk and keep it from the falling into the wrong hands. And these are the disk encryption tool. That is first one, semantic drive. So semantic drive encryption provides full disk encryption for all data, user files, swap file, then the system files and hidden files on desktop, laptops, and the removable media. Semantic drive encryption. Semantic drive encryption provides full disk encryption for all data, user files, swap files, then the system files on desktop, laptops, and removable media. Number two, Gilisoft full disk encryption. So the Gilisoft full disk encryption offers encryption of all disk partition, including the system partition. It provides automatic security for all information on endpoint and drives, including user information, user data, operating system file, and temporary and the erased file. And these are the disk encryption tools. Number one, drive crypt, share crypt, disk crypt, alert safe, cryptanal, then the R crypto. And these are the cryptography attack. Number one, cryptography attack are based on assumption that the cryptanalysis has access to the encrypted information. These are the attacks, that is ciphertext only attack, chosen key attack, known plain text attack, chosen plain text attack, timing attack, rubber horse attack, chosen ciphertext attack, and the chosen key attack. Then the cryptanalysis tool, you can analyze the cryptography through cryptanalysis tool, that is crypt tool. So crypt tool is a free e-learning program in the area of cryptography and cryptanalysis. Okay, so you can analyze the cryptography through the crypt tool, that is RC2 or the RC4. Then next one, that is cryptanalysis tool, that is CryptoBench, Zypher, then the Genzua, then the Crank, Evercrack, or Cypher, or the Medigo. Okay. Okay, fine. So if you have any query, please post your queries. Can you hear me? My voice audible? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, please post your queries fast. Wait a minute. And if you want to learn the cryptography and other kind of stuff, I will share all the documentations with you, like how to perform the cryptography demo, okay, how the RSA algorithm or the other algorithms. I will share all the documentations with you. Okay, please post your email IDs, and if you have any queries, both offensive and defensive. Mr. Dishant. Okay, so please post your queries. All of you, do you know anything about Barnaby Jack? All of you heard about the Barnaby Jack? Yes or no? Or the jackpotting method? Yes or no? Do you know anything about the jackpotting method? No? Wait a minute. Let me show you. One of the finest cryptographer hacked different kind of medical devices or the ATM machines. Okay, one of the finest cryptographer hacked different kind of medical devices of the ATM machines. It is Barnaby Jack. Okay, so you can check here. So it's all about the jackpotting process. Okay. Then next one, that is SHF 256 generator. And if you perform the pen testing now, okay, so please post your queries first. If you have any queries, please post your queries.
All students are requested to comment here. If you have any question, please comment and we'll answer you.
Participants, if you have any query related to the cybersecurity or cryptography, please post your queries in chat section. Waiting for your queries. Common type of cyber attack. Please post your queries fast. What industry certificates would you recommend to beginner like OSCP, PNPT, and EGPT? EC Council, International Electronic Consultant. What is a polymorphic virus? Please post your queries fast.
Sir. Hello.
Yes, Disha. Yes.
Sir, but I have heard like in CA certification of EC Council, that's not on practical based examination. Like we have OSCP and TJPT. So that's why I'm asking.
Please repeat once again. Your voice not clearly audible.
अभी एसी काउंसिल का जो सर्टिफिकेशन एग्जाम है वो मोस्ट ऑफली थियोरेटिकल बेस्ड है, तो कई सारे मतलब जो इंडस्ट्री में है जो बोलते हैं कि सीएच पे ज्यादा अगर मतलब लाइक आउटडेटेड है और ज्यादा रिकमेंड नहीं करते, तो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम आस्किंग अबाउट योर पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू।
एक तो सिंपल चीज ये है ना कि आप एसी काउंसिल का भी कर सकते हो। सेकंड ऑप्शन में आपको प्रेफर करूंगा सैन। एक मिनट,
वेरी हाई, यू नो, 7,000 फॉर वन।
हाँ, तो सैन का एक, और मैं आपको ये करूंगा, सैन के बाद आपको एक जो साइब्रेरी का मिलता है cybrary.it, उसका कर सकते हो आप। इसी काउंसिल, cybrary.it, सैन, और बहुत सारी रिसोर्सेज वैसे भी अवेलेबल है। यू कैन आप एलपीटी कर सकते हो, CHFI कर सकते हो, CEH कर सकते हो। देन इसके बाद मैं एक और सजेस्ट करूंगा, दैट इज प्लूरल साइट के जो भी होते हैं, उससे भी आप कर सकते हो। बट बेटर ऑप्शन आप सैन का ही कर सकते हो, बेटर ऑप्शन फाइनल।
सर, और किसी को अगर पेन टेस्ट में जाना है, लाइक आई वांट टू गो इन फॉर ऑफेंसिव साइड, तो अगर हम आपके पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से कौन सा अच्छा रहेगा, नेटवर्क पेन टेस्ट, मोबाइल और वेब एप्लीकेशन और एपीआई? बिकॉज वी नो दैट in mobile application also we can do a deep dive, so all the basic knowledge are good, but for specialization what would you recommend?
एक काम कीजिए, आप इसी काउंसिल के वेबसाइट पे आप एक बार विजिट कर लीजिए। ओके, यू कैन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम बेसिक लाइक CH, CHFI, LPT, देन बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस आपके पास होंगे। एक इसी काउंसिल है, देन साइब्रेरी, देन प्लूरल साइट्स है, 84 प्लस कोर्सेज अवेलेबल है इंटरनेट पे। ओके, आप एक बार देख लेना उसको। अगर आपको कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम होता है तो आप एक बार मुझे टेक्स्ट कर देना, मैं आपको सारे कोर्सेज भेज दूंगा जो भी आपको मतलब इंडस्ट्री लेवल पे चाहिए। ओके, एंड आफ्टर कंप्लीशन ऑफ द कोर्सेज यू कैन वर्क विद द लॉ एनफोर्समेंट, because every single industry needs an ethical hacker or the cyber security analyst, because आजकल आपकी सारी चीजें इंटरनेट से कनेक्टेड है, right? So we need to secure them and we need to think very differently.
Sir, what is your view in security research field in the security?
Question from Jalal Jainil: can we start cryptography learning with CH or recommend another course? Okay, how quantum computers will change the game in future? What industry certificates? Okay, can AS or SHA? You can start from basic. I suggest you some courses. You can please visit the stanford.edu, and I will share some. What are the certificates out there for the malware analysis? You can malware analysis. Okay, malware analyst. Hiren, Jala Jainin, can we start cryptography learning with CH or recommend another course? You can start from the basic. You can learn the basic. आप इसका मॉड्यूल देख लीजिए एक बार. मॉड्यूल 19 that is क्रिप्टोग्राफी के ऊपर पूरा मॉड्यूल दिया हुआ है. ओके और आप इसी काउंसिल के यहाँ पे जाके आप क्रिप्टोग्राफी के कोर्सेज भी चेक कर सकते हो. इसी काउंसिल और प्लूरल साइट पे जाके बहुत सारे कोर्सेज अवेलेबल है, फ्री ऑफ कोर्सेज. 84+ कोर्सेज अवेलेबल है क्रिप्टोग्राफी के ऊपर. ओके what are the courses certificates out there for the malware analysis? Please visit the EC council. Wait a minute. आप यहाँ पे एक बार विजिट कर लीजिए EC council के यहाँ पे. ओके या फिर मैं आपको एक और सजेस्ट करूंगा, that is cybrary.it. cybrary.it. okay and last one plural site. तो आप यहाँ पे बहुत सारे कोर्सेज चेक कर सकते हो. फर्स्ट ग्रैब द नॉलेज ना, देन ग्रैब द बेसिक नॉलेज फ्रॉम इंटरनेट. Net or like advanced network defense, then the security, computer users, web applications, hacking and the security. Okay, forensic investigator, network defense architect, licensed penetration tester, then the certified penetration testing professionals, certified trade intelligence analyst. Okay. Then यहाँ पे तो 84+ courses available है cybrary.it पे, free of cost. Then the plural site, and you can find out the different write-ups here. Okay, that is CTF. You can find out the CTF challenges, security challenges. Disha, you can text me. I will provide you some resources for internship purpose. Okay. If you have any queries, you just post your queries on my Instagram or like my LinkedIn account. Then what are the common type of cyber attacks? Common type कौन से होते हैं? DDoS होते हैं, SQL injection होता है, phishing होती है, spear phishing होती है. So what is your specialization, offensive or defensive? Both. Okay, fine. I hope you all enjoyed the session. Can you hear me? My voice audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine then. So if you have any query, so please post your queries on my Instagram or the LinkedIn. Fine. And please share your all email IDs. So I will share the documentations like cryptography and cybersecurity documentations with all of you. That's it.
Sir, can you share me? So I will share to the students.
Yes, sir. I will share with you. Okay. So you can share with the participants.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Aditi, you can continue.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for your understandable and knowledgeable lesson. Now, for ending the session, I would like to call upon faculty coordinator of this event, Professor Roshni Patel, to devote a vote of thanks. The attendance link, meanwhile, has been posted in the chat box. Kindly fill it. The form will be lasting for only 5 minutes. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Aditi. Good afternoon, all of you. Let me take an opportunity to give the vote of thanks on today's occasion. First of all, I must mention my deep sense of appreciation for Mr. Ajinkya Lohakre for accepting our invitation and sparing your valuable time here for us from your busy schedule. Your presence was very inspirational for us, sir. I am also thankful to our directors, sir, Professor Dr. Sujay Chaudhary, and both the HODs, Dr. Nimisha ma'am and Dr. Seema ma'am, for their constant support and also for providing the approval for organizing this workshop. Also, thanks to our student team of SESHA for their tremendous support to make this event successful. Thank you, all of you.
So, after filling the attendance form, you guys can leave. Thank you.